Welcome to the channel. Today we're celebrating the inspiring stories of Black LGBTQ+ celebrities who have made profound impacts on society, the entertainment world, and representation. These trailblazers not only embrace their authentic selves, but also shatter barriers and champion progress for marginalized communities. Join us as we delve into their groundbreaking efforts, from advocating for LGBTQ+ rights to crafting iconic works that elevate visibility and foster acceptance. James Baldwin, a literary genius and tireless champion for social justice, revealed the profound impact of storytelling in shaping society. His works, especially Another Country, masterfully explore themes of love, identity, and race. Yet, behind the creation of Another Country lies an untold tale from 1961 when Baldwin was living in Paris. A late-night train ride to the south of France, intended as a retreat to complete his manuscript, unexpectedly became a transformative journey that would leave an indelible mark on his life and writing. On the train, Baldwin crossed paths with Philippe, a young artist escaping a forbidden love affair with the son of a powerful politician. When ominous figures arrived searching for Philippe, Baldwin courageously stood his ground to shield him from harm. After narrowly escaping, a grateful Philippe entrusted Baldwin with a suitcase filled with unpublished artwork. This chance encounter profoundly influenced Another Country, weaving its themes of love, race, and gender into a timeless narrative of love defying all boundaries. Audre Lorde, a powerful poet and fearless advocate, was not only a literary force, but also a symbol of the fight for gender equality and LGBTQ+ rights. In 1975, at a literary conference in New York, she boldly challenged conservative ideologies. Draped in a striking black cloak, she entered the hall, drawing the disapproving stares of conservative writers. One sneered, "What could a black lesbian poet like you possibly teach us?" Undeterred by the mockery, Audre stood tall before the crowd and delivered a searing poem about the struggles of lesbian women marginalized by society. Each line landed like a powerful blow against entrenched prejudice. Yet instead of applause, she was met with scorn. "Your poetry isn't art, it's just provocation and whining." As the room erupted into heated debate, Audre responded with calm conviction. "If poetry doesn't make you confront the truth, then what purpose does it serve?" From that day forward, Audre Lorde emerged as not just a poet, but a fearless warrior against discrimination and injustice. Wanda Sykes, the renowned comedian, is celebrated not only for her razor-sharp humor, but also for her fearless advocacy for LGBTQ+ rights. She has redefined comedy by turning personal narratives into compelling statements on equality and freedom. During one performance, while sharing a heartfelt gay love story, a man interrupted, shouting, "Shut up, Wanda, this isn't funny!" With her signature wit, Wanda shot back with a smile. "Oh, so my jokes are fine, but my love story isn't?" Her clever response brought the house down, highlighting her resilience and her unwavering commitment to living her truth unapologetically. After the performance, Wanda was inundated with messages from members of the LGBTQ+ community, thanking her for inspiring them to embrace their true selves. While criticism from conservative voices followed, Wanda remained unfazed. She doubled down on her advocacy, using her personal experiences to champion equality and amplify the fight for LGBTQ+ rights. Wanda's journey boldly affirmed her belief: when you live authentically and without fear, the world has no choice but to acknowledge and respect you. Monifa, the acclaimed R&B star, and Thérèse Michel, a respected educator, made headlines in 2014 when they publicly shared their relationship, marking a powerful milestone for the LGBTQ+ community, especially for people of color. Their love story, while tender and inspiring, also became a fight to prove that their love deserved to be seen. After one of Monifa's performances, they faced harsh criticism from a group disapproving of their public display of affection. Undeterred, Thérèse leaned in and whispered, "We can't let them win." The backlash, however, came at a cost, as Monifa lost endorsement deals and career opportunities. Yet, their unwavering courage turned their love into a symbol of resilience and authenticity. Despite the obstacles they faced, Monifa and Thérèse stood firm, turning adversity into action. They began hosting discussions to champion acceptance and diversity within the Black music industry, boldly addressing issues often left unspoken. In the face of ongoing opposition, they remained unwavering, declaring that love knows no boundaries. Their journey transformed them into powerful symbols of resilience and hope, inspiring the Black LGBTQ+ community to embrace authenticity and live unapologetically. Alice Walker, a literary icon, is celebrated not only for her groundbreaking novel The Color Purple, but also for her unwavering commitment to equality and justice. Through her vivid portrayals of the struggles and triumphs of Black women and the LGBTQ+ community, she has reshaped the literary landscape. Since the release of The Color Purple in the 1980s, Alice has stood as a beacon of strength and resilience, championing the power of embracing one's true self. To this day, she inspires countless individuals to live authentically and courageously. Behind the celebrated pages of her work lies a deeply personal journey. Alice Walker didn't write merely to tell stories, but to break free from invisible chains. After coming out as bisexual, she faced a wave of prejudice, rumors, and isolation. One day, in a quiet cafe in Atlanta, she reunited with an old college friend whose probing questions about love, identity, and freedom sparked a profound realization in her. Her writing wasn't just for herself, but for those silenced by fear. While crafting The Color Purple, Alice found the courage to confront societal judgment and proclaim that love knows no bounds. The purple hat, worn by a mysterious woman that day, became a powerful emblem of her unapologetic, liberated life, inspiring her to continue writing and fighting for truths others dared not face. Billy Porter, a dazzling force in the entertainment world, is celebrated for his extraordinary talent and unapologetically bold style. A symbol of liberation, he captivates audiences with his vibrant fashion, moving performances, and commanding presence. Yet, his love story with Adam Smith, a reserved businessman, remains one of his most intimate and lesser-known tales. When they first met at a charity event, their connection was undeniable, almost magical. But their journey wasn't without challenges. As a Hollywood star perpetually in the public eye, Billy's life stood in stark contrast to Adam's desire for privacy. Together, they faced the struggle of balancing love and fame, often retreating into the shadows to protect their bond from the glaring spotlight. One night after a triumphant performance, Billy Porter decided he could no longer keep his love a secret. In a heartfelt live video, he declared his love for Adam, calling him the reason I live. The confession went viral, drawing both criticism and overwhelming support, especially from the LGBTQ+ community and Billy's fans. Initially, Adam struggled to understand Billy's bold decision, questioning why their love needed to be public. But as he saw the impact on others and realized Billy's act was not just for them, but for everyone yearning to love freely, Adam embraced it. Their story became a powerful symbol of courage, sacrifice, and the fight to live authentically. Lena Waithe is a trailblazer and influential force in entertainment, championing representation for the LGBTQ+ and Black communities in Hollywood. Renowned for her immense talent and unwavering courage, she proudly embraces her identity as a Black queer woman. Through her groundbreaking work, Lena has crafted powerful narratives that confront issues of race and sexuality, while relentlessly advocating for equity and amplifying the voices of underrepresented groups in the creative industry. In September 2018, Lena Waithe shattered barriers as the first Black woman to win an Emmy for Outstanding Writing for a Comedy Series with the groundbreaking Thanksgiving episode of Master of None. This poignant story of Denise's coming out resonated deeply, capturing the lived experiences of the LGBTQ+ community through the lens of race. The episode not only touched hearts, but also underscored the vital need for authentic storytelling that explores the intersection of race and gender identity, solidifying Lena's role as a transformative and influential voice in society. Lena Waithe's career stands as a powerful testament to her unwavering dedication to amplifying opportunities and representation for Black people and the LGBTQ+ community in Hollywood. A gifted writer and producer, she has also emerged as a cultural icon, especially after being honored as Artist of the Year by Out magazine in 2018. While Lena keeps much of her personal life private, her impactful work and outspoken advocacy continue to inspire countless individuals within the LGBTQ+ community. Her achievements go beyond personal triumphs, embodying her relentless pursuit of breaking barriers and fostering inclusivity, ultimately shaping a more equitable entertainment industry. RuPaul Charles, a trailblazing drag artist and activist, transformed drag culture and established himself as a legendary icon within the LGBTQ+ community. Through RuPaul's Drag Race, he brought drag from the fringes of society to the global stage, captivating millions and redefining mainstream entertainment. Yet, behind the dazzling costumes and spotlight lies an untold story, a pivotal fall during the show's first season that nearly jeopardized everything RuPaul had worked so hard to achieve. As RuPaul's Drag Race prepared for its highly anticipated television debut, no one could have foreseen the night would turn into one of the most nerve-wracking moments in drag history. After meticulously planning every detail, RuPaul was moments away from stepping onto the stage when disaster struck. A high heel, an essential piece of the iconic drag ensemble, snapped in half. The sudden break caused RuPaul, despite towering elegance and composure, to falter dramatically. The mishap froze the entire production team, contestants, and backstage crew, all paralyzed in uncertainty as the moment teetered on the edge of chaos. Instead of panicking or backing down, RuPaul did what only Ru could. She stood tall, struck a pose with flawless grace, and laughed it off. Turning to the camera with a twinkle in her eye, she quipped, "Drag isn't for the faint of heart, but trust me, I'll strut this stage with or without heels." The studio erupted in laughter, but the moment was more than just entertaining. It was a masterclass in resilience, self-assurance, and an unshakable spirit. RuPaul's ability to turn a near disaster into triumph became a defining moment, setting the tone for RuPaul's Drag Race as a celebration of perseverance and authenticity. That broken heel wasn't just a mishap, it became a symbol of her legacy, reminding the world that drag is more than art. It's a bold, defiant stand against every obstacle life throws your way. Bayard Rustin, though often overlooked, was the strategic genius behind the historic 1963 March on Washington, where Martin Luther King Jr. delivered his iconic "I Have a Dream" speech. A tireless advocate for civil rights and a bold champion for LGBTQ+ equality, Rustin's journey was fraught with challenges. As a gay man, he faced relentless societal prejudice and political attacks aimed at undermining the civil rights movement. Yet his resilience and vision solidified his legacy as a pivotal figure in the fight for justice and equality. In 1963, as the pivotal March on Washington approached, Bayard Rustin faced intense pressure from conservative politicians intent on derailing the movement. They unearthed his past, including his arrest for being openly gay, and sought to tarnish his reputation to undermine the march. Yet Rustin refused to back down. Instead of retreating, he confronted them directly and addressed the public with unflinching honesty. At a press conference, he declared, "Yes, I am gay, and I fight for freedom. If that challenges my worth, I believe it only strengthens the movement." The march, flawlessly executed under his leadership, became a historic triumph, cementing Rustin's legacy as a brilliant strategist and an enduring symbol of courage and resilience. Angela Davis, a celebrated scholar and iconic figure in the Black liberation movement, has also been a staunch advocate for LGBTQ+ rights. Her lifelong fight for justice extends beyond the freedom of Black people to championing equality for the LGBTQ+ community. In 1997, when she publicly embraced her sexual orientation, it became a historic milestone in the LGBTQ+ movement in the U.S., delivering a profound statement about authenticity, courage, and personal liberation. On a frigid winter night in Oakland, Angela Davis receives a wooden box wrapped in black fabric. Inside, she finds a letter and faded photographs telling the harrowing story of a Black woman in the 1960s, cast out by both family and society due to her sexuality. The story feels like a challenge from history, a call to action. Soon, Angela realizes she is being watched and threatened. Yet, rather than succumbing to fear, she organizes a seminar at the university. Despite the looming danger, she steps to the podium and declares with unwavering resolve, "I am not just an activist, I am a proud lesbian." Her bold decision to come out not only transformed her own journey, but also galvanized millions, marking a pivotal moment in the fight for LGBTQ+ rights. Luther Vandross, the legendary R&B icon known for his soul-stirring ballads, carried a deeply personal secret behind his velvety voice: his sexuality. In the 1980s, while working on his album Give Me the Reason, he received an enigmatic song titled The Shadow of Love, accompanied by a cryptic note. Only those who dare to confront their truth can sing this song. The lyrics carried a haunting message about authenticity and the futility of hiding from oneself. Luther decided to record it, but as the session began, strange occurrences unfolded. The studio was plagued with unexplained technical glitches, equipment mysteriously failed, and the musicians felt an eerie presence in the room. The story took a chilling turn when a close friend of Luther's, who had urged him to come out, suffered a strange accident after hearing a song he was recording. Whispers of a curse spread, and Luther began to feel the song was speaking directly to him. Haunted by a dream where he stood on stage, unable to sing as a voice echoed, "Reveal your truth or remain silent forever," Luther chose to lock the recording away. When a producer later leaked the track illegally, his assets were mysteriously destroyed in a fire. Though Luther never publicly addressed his sexuality, The raw emotion in ballads like Dance with My Father left many wondering if they carried echoes of a love he kept hidden forever. Meshel Ndegeocello, the groundbreaking neo-soul artist, redefined the music scene with her soulful melodies and profound messages on identity and love within the LGBTQ+ community. A beacon of authenticity, she rose above societal pressures to become a symbol of freedom and courage. From her early days in New York's jazz clubs, Meshel carved her own path, fearlessly challenging norms. Yet, beneath her captivating songs lay an internal struggle. She concealed her love for women, fearing it might jeopardize the recognition she had worked so hard to achieve in her music career. A defining moment in Meshel Ndegeocello's journey came when she chose to openly share her true self with the world. Though her revelation wasn't tied to a singular event, Meshel consistently spoke about her sexual identity in interviews and public appearances, proudly affirming her place in the LGBTQ+ community and her readiness to confront societal challenges head-on. More than an artist, she has become a symbol of liberation, fearlessly dismantling prejudice to embrace love and authenticity, inspiring millions to find their own paths to freedom. Sylvester James Jr., the iconic disco legend, revolutionized the music scene and became a beacon of hope for the LGBTQ+ community. Bursting onto the stage in the 1970s, Sylvester mesmerized audiences with his electrifying voice and unforgettable songs, cementing his place as a superstar in the music industry. Yet, behind the glittering lights and dazzling performances was a man carrying a profound burden. A gay artist, navigating a world rife with societal prejudice and industry discrimination, battling stigma while daring to live authentically. One night at a club in New York, Sylvester did what no one dared to do. Dressed in sparkling attire and high heels, he stepped out in front of the crowd and boldly declared, "Tonight, I'm singing not just for you, but for all those like me, those still hidden in the shadows. Are you ready?" As the music began, he not only performed, but also sparked a musical revolution with "You Make Me Feel Mighty Real," a powerful anthem about same-sex love. That night, Sylvester not only brought a fresh breath to disco music, but also turned music into a symbol of freedom, courage, and love that could not be hidden. Despite facing stigma and questions about his gender, Sylvester stayed true to himself, becoming a legendary icon not only for his music, but for his bravery in confronting the world. Please give your feedback on this video if you like comment number 1, and if you don't like comment number 2. Jessica Betts, a gifted singer celebrated for her soulful ballads, kept her love for acclaimed actress Niecy Nash hidden for years. Their secrecy wasn't just about their celebrity status, it was also due to Niecy's history of past relationships and their shared fear of public judgment. But everything changed when Niecy courageously went public, sharing a heartfelt photo with the caption, "Love doesn't need a reason, it simply exists." The revelation ignited a media frenzy, thrusting Jessica into the spotlight and subjecting her to both public scrutiny and criticism. Despite the challenges, their love story became a powerful testament to authenticity and the beauty of unconditional love. The pressure of living her love life publicly caused Jessica to experience stress as she faced criticism and questioned about her personal motives. However, when Jessica felt confused by the attacking headlines, Niecy stood by her side and encouraged her, saying, "Our love is not a mistake. Don't let anyone decide your happiness." This encouragement gave Jessica the strength to overcome her fears. On stage, she confidently sang and declared, "Love is freedom. sharing with the audience the freedom she had found in her love. Lil Nas X, born Montero Lamar Hill, is a 24-year-old American rapper, singer, and songwriter who shot to fame in 2019 with his record-breaking hit Old Town Road. The song became a global sensation and a cultural milestone, particularly resonating during LGBTQ+ Pride Month. That same year, Lil Nas X came out as gay in a series of candid tweets, sharing that he had already opened up to his family earlier that month. Despite facing a mix of support and criticism, he remained unapologetically himself, using his platform to boldly express his identity and challenge societal norms. In January 2023, Lil Nas X continued to explore and express the complexity of his sexual identity through a series of tweets, in which he mentioned the possibility of being bisexual. He asked his fans if they would be upset if he said he was somewhat bisexual, a move that reflected his comfort and openness about gender identity and sexual orientation topics. Lil Nas X stands out for his courage and unique fashion style. He often incorporates cowboy elements into his outfits, creating a signature image that blends music, culture, and fashion while breaking societal and artistic norms. Michaela Haye, MJ Rodriguez, is a talented actress, best known for her groundbreaking role as Blanca Evangelista in the TV series Pose, 2018 to 2021. She made history as the first transgender woman to win a Golden Globe for Best Actress in a television series, Drama. Beyond her acting career, MJ is a passionate advocate for the transgender community and the LGBTQ+ movement, using her platform to promote recognition and acceptance. While MJ Rodriguez is very open about her advocacy work, she is quite private about her personal life, especially her romantic relationships. She tends to keep details of her love life out of the public eye, instead focusing on her professional journey. MJ has often expressed the importance of self-love, empowerment, and unity in relationships, frequently emphasizing that love and support are essential in facing the challenges of both the entertainment industry and society. MJ Rodriguez remains a strong, confident role model, not only in her career but also as an inspiration to many. Her commitment to her work and advocacy has solidified her as an ideal figure for many, both within and outside the LGBTQ+ community. Octavia Butler, the legendary science fiction author, was more than a creator of captivating worlds. She was a trailblazer who boldly tackled themes of race, gender, and LGBTQ+ identity in her groundbreaking works. Her novels didn't just push boundaries, they shattered them, addressing society's deepest limitations. Yet, behind her celebrated career lay a path marked by immense challenges. In an industry dominated by white men, Butler faced relentless skepticism and prejudice as a black woman. Enduring countless rejections and harsh critiques, she remained steadfast, turning adversity into fuel for her resilience and proving that her voice was not only valid, but transformative. Octavia Butler's greatest struggle wasn't just proving her talent, but confronting her own identity. Early in her career, she lived in isolation, burdened by the need to hide her sexuality. The weight of pretending left her questioning. How could she write about freedom and self-acceptance while concealing her truth? A defining moment came with the 1984 release of her novel, Parable of the Sower, which follows a resilient female protagonist navigating a fractured world, a reflection of Butler's own internal battles. With every word, Butler carved out a space for authenticity and courage, becoming a beacon in the fight for self-acceptance and an enduring inspiration for the LGBTQ+ community. Johnny Mathis, one of the most iconic voices of the 20th century, enchanted millions with his soulful ballads, yet behind the fame lay a secret he carried for years. In 1970, on the eve of a crucial performance, he received a life-changing call from the man he had quietly loved for so long, a love he had never dared to acknowledge publicly. That call became a turning point, compelling Johnny to confront his truth and consider living authentically, free from the shadows of secrecy. That night, standing beneath the stage lights, Johnny made the courageous decision to share his truth, openly declaring his love for another man. His words left the audience momentarily stunned before they erupted into applause, despite the inevitable backlash from parts of the public and even his family. Yet, Johnny felt no regret. For him, that moment was a profound liberation, a turning point that marked the beginning of a life lived authentically. His story became a beacon of hope for those yearning to embrace their truth, proving that true freedom lies not only in the power of music, but in the courage to accept oneself. Dominique Jackson, a celebrated actress, model, and activist, rose to prominence for her commanding portrayal of Electra Abundance in the groundbreaking TV series Pose, 2018 to 2021. Through this iconic role, Dominique brought to life the strength, resilience, and pride of a transgender woman, leaving an indelible mark on the entertainment industry. Her performance not only challenged societal perceptions of the transgender community, but also offered audiences a deeper understanding of the struggles faced by LGBTQ+ individuals, from embracing self-acceptance to fighting for respect and equality in a world still grappling with inclusion. Beyond her illustrious acting career, Dominique Jackson is a passionate advocate for transgender rights and a tireless champion for LGBTQ+ recognition. She actively engages in campaigns promoting equality and inclusion, using her platform to amplify voices within the community. Through powerful speeches and public discussions, Dominique consistently pushes for a more equitable and just society for all. With her unwavering strength and resilience, she has become more than a celebrated actress. She is a symbol of empowerment and transformative change, inspiring progress both in the entertainment world and within the LGBTQ+ community. We've just explored the lesser-known stories of 20 Black LGBTQ+ stars. Were you surprised by what we've shared? Their inspiring stories, relentless struggles, and incredible victories make us rethink the changes happening in society. However, the story of the LGBTQ+ community is far from over. There are still many untold names, and the secrets behind the spotlight remain hidden. So don't forget to subscribe to our channel to make sure you don't miss the next hidden stories.